Salman initially was very confident. He was jumping behind the crease. He thought the impact was adjacent, but it was the case of ball pitching outside the leg stump, and also inward deviation was taking the ball away from the leg stump.
Yeah, I think wise option not to go for the review. Don't want to get carried away, but a little bit of a interest generated. It's been quite a mixed first over so far. Slower, picked it up and hit it away with disdain. What a finished over. After the first over, it's 9 without loss.
1, 2, 3.
Sony Sports 10-4 is now dedicated to you in your language, Tamil and Telugu from 10th July.
They have flirted with glory. It has been a roller coaster of emotion.
To subscribe, call your cable operator or DTH provider now.
A target of 286, Bangladesh need to get off to a solid start.
Well, it's a great beginning for Tanzeel. Now, this is the advantage you have as a batsman. When you watch the ball closely coming out of the hand of the bowler, you can decide how to treat that ball. Picked up that slow one very quickly and was a thump. Risky, but managed it well.
Well, you're talking about the understanding of the two, and that came into play. That occasion, the call was there as Dushmanta Chamira starts from the pavilion end, right arm fast. 57 wickets so far. Tanzeel Tamim 62 in the first ODI, 7 in the second, missed out. This is the ideal time for him to make his bat talk. Started off well.
Yeah, he likes to take challenges, Tanzeel. He'll enjoy a bit of pace as well. Worked it on the onside, running hard. And got the desired result.
Sure did. I think that maybe the inside half of the bat, but he had that angle of the bat that allowed him to play it down to fine leg and get a couple of runs. Once again, good running between the wickets. Might turn out to be an important factor in putting the pressure on the Sri Lankan fielders. Oh, that's a Jaffa. That is a perfect beauty.
Yeah, ideal length for a left-hander. The ball came to the left-hander, straight as an arrow, and then deviation of the surface. Had the batsman committed to that stroke. Wonderful delivery from Chamira.
And you need to be very wary of exactly that. Stuck to your crease, not quite sure, just hanging your bat out to dry isn't the right approach. Got to be committed to the shot. Once again, he does manage to get quite a bit of bat on that one. And once again, the call was for 2, and they make it quite comfortably.
Yeah, as long as he's getting runs and stays there out in the middle, he can create few problems, Tanzeel. Not perfect strokes, but still 4 runs of the over so far. Beg your pardon, 5. 4 from the bat of Tanzeel.
And he keeps on bowling that straightish delivery, which is allowing the batters to just close the face. He's got a slip in position. Really wants to replicate a ball that he bowled, the third ball he bowled.
Yeah, this is his second game in this ODI series. Chamira's making a comeback. He really struggled to find the rhythm and also the right line. But in this game, he has started off quite nicely. Whenever he tried to bring the ball back to the left-handers, ill-directed the deliveries down the leg side. But tonight, this evening, on perfect line of length.
Tumbling stop. Good work. Doesn't allow the single to be taken. 15 without loss.
Sony Sports Network presents Sports Ka Blockbuster Season.
जी हाँ, तेज तर्रार क्रिकेट के लिए हो जाइए तैयार.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Harry Kane.
Sony Sports Network. Sony Sports Network.
Only the third match for Parvez Hussain Imran. 13 in his debut match, 67 in the last one. Is in Tanzid Hassan Tamim. He's got a man who scored a decent amount of runs, but the average needs to be improved. He's just over the top. Tantalizing close. Well, could have gone to had despairing effort. He's got 4 runs, but he must have had his heart in his mouth for a while.
Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, he's picking those slow deliveries quite early. Yeah, he wanted more elevation on that occasion, but wasn't the case. But still, a good result. Dragged the ball from way outside the off stump. A valiant effort, but in vain. Captain at mid-on.
Yeah, that drag might have got him into a spot of bother, but he got away with it. Oh, Yorker. Good comeback delivery. And the reaction of the bowler. He says, I can do you out because you've got to be careful what I come up back with. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's what you want to see as a fast bowler. The ball tipping at the last moment had the batsman in a spot of bother and brought the bat down in time. Tanzid. Good contest brewing.
Indeed, he is in an aggressive frame of mind, but you cannot afford to be overconfident. You've got the 4 runs early on, got to play the ball to its merit. He goes down the wicket again, shows his intention a little early, allows the ball to just shorten the length.
Yeah, the bowler was able to tuck him in on that occasion. There wasn't room for the batter to swing his arms. Now, when a batsman is taking too many chances, gives bowler a chance to pick him up. Let's see who's going to win.
3 different paces, speeds in the first 3 balls. Wide, and he got away with that one. I thought it was there to be hit, maybe slightly later to take it past that fielder, but found the fielder instead.
Well, he'll be disappointed. Tanzid had the opportunity to find another boundary. Hit the ball straight to the fielder. Yeah, he's wearing the pace. He has to, because Tanzid is looking very positive.
Oh, now that is a shake of the head once again. Seems to be striking outside leg. Are they going to ponder a review?
Yeah, it was pitch very full, and the batsman was moved towards the off stump. Not very sure, Kusal. But The captain has opted.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair TV. Can we start with front on, please? It's close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra edge, please. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when ready. Pitching outside leg. Ali, stay with your original decision. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
We are getting a little overexcited and losing a review. Second time they thought about it, eventually took it.
Yeah, the bowler should realize, to be able to get the decision in his favor, the ball has to jag back from outside the off stump. Ball in. Wrapped on the pad and went on to disturb the stumps. Unlucky way to get out.
Yeah, he was eyeing that leg stump, wasn't he? And even on this occasion, was pitching on or about outside the line of leg stump, deflecting off the pads and striking timber. What a big wicket. There you see it. Once again, similar kind of line. This time, it's the ricochet of the pads. And it's that death rattle for Tamim. Big wicket. Good comeback from Asita. Tanzil Tamim has to take the walk back rather disconsolately for 17. It's 19 for 1. Once again, early trouble for Bangladesh. Just none of the opening players can put up a big score. Experienced Najmul Hussain Shanto comes in. Bit of concern whether he'd play this game. Good thing to have him in the team. Oh, and he keeps on pegging away. Once again, an appeal.
Bat and ball there. He's looking good. He's working up some pace, Chamira. Not only pace, but also a bit of movement in the air for him as well.
Both the bowlers are from both the ends, bowling similar kind of deliveries, targeting the legs of the batters, cramping them for space, and it's paid off in the previous over. Once again, the same line. They must have going to a plan, definitely.
See, incoming deliveries, they have been bothersome for the left-handers. You know, have a look. Completely off balance there. Weight falling towards the off stump. He was looking to play the ball on the onside. Not the right way. Deal with those deliveries, bending back. Had to pay the ultimate price.
Couple of balls ago, here it is, just checking back enough. Would be umpire's call. It was missing, and they keep on and on and on on that line. When's that surprise ball that's going to leave the left-handed batter?
Yeah, the captain has to realize Chamira is bringing the ball back into the left-handers. It's the case of getting another fielder on the onside. At the moment, there are quite a few fielder plays square of the wicket on the offside. Can do better than that as a captain of Sri Lanka.
That's the angle he bowl as a surprise delivery after all those straighter balls. And Najmul and Shant almost tempted to have a little poke at that one.
Yeah, when you're expecting the deliveries to bend back, and then you tend to chase the deliveries outside the off stump. No footwork. Reason? He was hoping or anticipating the ball to bend back.
And a much slower delivery. Only 133. Good mix. 3 quick ones on the leg and then slower outside off. Got in. What about that? What a spectacular delivery. They're all charged up. He didn't have an idea of what the ball was doing. Jacked back, hit timber, and that's it for Shanto.
A perfect delivery and a perfect result for Chamira. That's what he's been trying to do. Big batsman with the pace and that inward movement. He must be proud of his effort. Knocking top of the off stump. That's what you want from your fast bowler. And he has removed Bangladeshi premier batsman in Shanto. And he goes without scoring. In spot of bother, Bangladesh 20 for 2.
सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स पर हमारी नई टीम इंडिया।
तूने किए क्या क्या जुल्म, तुझको भी ना छोड़ेंगे हम कसम।
कसम से इस बार ग्राउंड उनका होगा लेकिन जीत हमारी होगी।
इंग्लैंड वर्सेस इंडिया 3rd टेस्ट 10 जुलाई दोपहर 2:30 बजे से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल पर।
A heap of trouble. Bangladesh 2 down for only 20 runs, and we're only the 4th over. Tawhid Hridoy, 34th innings for him. Lot of work to be done. 100, 850s. 2 slips in position.
Yeah, he's on fire, isn't he, Chamira? Successful over. 20 for 2.
Bangladesh in a spot of bother, to say the least, having lost 2 wickets already. Najmul Hasan Shanto, the last one to go. Spectacular delivery from Ismail Chamira. Beat him all ends up. Clipped off stump. Bales went flying. Here's a man who's also got a wicket in his previous over. Got the tails up. Sri Lanka. Now they're fishing. They are very, very tentative.
Get a slip in, captain. Get a slip in. The ball is responding to the fast bowlers. Appreciable movement on that occasion. Prodigious, I would say.
Definitely more movement available in the evening. Things getting a little cooler. Hardly saw Taskin Ahmed, Shakib getting movement like the 2 bowlers. You're talking about the slip to be brought into place, and it's a sort of 4th slip position or a 3rd slip position. Rather wide, a floater. Down the leg side once again. Not really comfortable playing that shot.
Not the right technique to deal with such deliveries. Yeah, you have to keep your balance to be able to play those deliveries. Now beaten by the pace, feet nowhere, exposing the stumps. He played that delivery out of hope, and hope can be dangerous at times.
Professor Senimon has been his partners return to the pavilion, but scored 2 of 9. Once again, this is very consistent. This is not allowing Bangladesh to just get on top, get some runs, building up the pressure.
Yeah, you expect the ball to do something in the air when it's new, hard. The movement has been substantial. And what a sight for a fast bowler, ideal. Knocked back the off stump.
Look of disbelief on Shanta's face. Now, whoops, fumble, but well recovered.
Oh, he's fallen into a great rhythm, Chamira. And he's been setting up the batters quite nicely. Inward movement, at the batsman playing from the crease. And it happened to both the batters. No balance, no footwork. Just hanging their bat out and to pay the ultimate price.
No runs off the bat for 15 deliveries. Now the scamper one. That's a direct hit. Now, direct hits can be very interesting. They think they've gotten their man. Have to wait and see.
He was run out in the previous match as well.
The bat is grounded before the bails are off. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
That's the first run off the bat for 16 deliveries. Tells you how much pressure and control there has been from the Sri Lankan bowlers. The look at it, just stood there for a while, but it was the call from the non-striker who's going to the danger end. He made it reasonably comfortably. Oh, it's just passed. Lucky, so very fortunate. Just between the keeper and the slip for 4 runs. 25 for 2.
The media wrote about the Indian team. We were called dull dog.
You go after one of our guys, all 11 are going to come right back at them.
Brilliant from India. What a beauty. Boom, boom, boom,
Perfect start for India.
To subscribe, call your cable operator or DTH provider now.
Well, the comparison's there. Bangladesh have lost 2. But last ball, last over, very fortunate.
It is happening for the fast bowlers, isn't it? Appreciable movement, and from the right length and line. Late to react to Kusal Mendes. Have to place 2 proper slips, not a floater slip.
Spectator catch. You're talking about... that's a good catch for the bird. Oh, it's been fiery bowling from both ends by the Sri Lankans. In tandem. Dinner. Going to be good. Oh, inside edge. Fortune is going Bangladesh's way. You can see that smile on the face of the batter. He gets the 4 runs.
Almost another wicket for Chameera. He's on fire at the moment. He's fallen into a great rhythm. Got his mojo back in this game.
Oh, again on target. This is sensational bowling by Chameera. One much slower in speed, more accurate.
Was no setting up. Were very persistent. You're into bird swimming?
Aren't you?
Well,
this has been exceptional from the bowlers. Very, very lucky with edgy strokes. 129.6, the last one. Generating pace, slowing them down. But the accuracy, constant.
yeah, Imran is playing with the right idea now. He's looking to play the ball back to the bowler. He's anticipating everything coming in. And I think Chameera has to react. He has to take the ball away from the left-hander's off stump. That will create an opportunity for him. From outside the off, just outside the off stump.
Well, he's been consistent in his lines, and as the captain has not given him a slip, he has to bowl that pitch straight. Just looking at the left-hander's feel on the onside, there's a fine leg within 30, there's a deep backward square leg, mid-wicket and mid-on. A lot of protection for those straighter deliveries. One fielder at deep third on the offside. Backward point, cover and mid-off. In the power play, 2 fielders outside 30. And that is what I was talking about. No slips. Gives him the edge. Gives him 4 runs to finish the over. 33 for 2.
Sony Sports Network presents Football Ka Blockbuster Season.
Harry Kane! Look at the celebration.
Northeast United have been crowned champions. Sony Sports Network.
England versus India, third test 10 जुलाई दोपहर 2:30 बजे से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स पर.
At this point in time, pretty much even Stevens with Bangladesh and living dangerously in Kandy. We are actually at Pallekale, about 30 minutes out of Kandy. Just a lovely city with the lake in the middle and picturesque views on the way here. But nothing pretty in the middle. Bowling change. Tiksana comes in. Maybe a bit of relief in terms of pace.
Yeah, this time around took the ball away from the left-hander. Yeah, look at the captain. Why wasn't a slip in place?
Well, he's going to rue that. Bowler will feel very, very disappointed. Tiksana has been so impressive in his career. 77 wickets only in his 55th match. Carom balls, knuckle balls, orthodox off spin, one that goes away. He's got it all. Always concerned for the batter in what's coming up, and he releases the ball.
There is a wicket-taking option. Tikshana. He's got plenty in his repertoire. And he doesn't mind exploring his repertoire. Every variety with confidence.
That's it, Amir. You just said the right word. He bowls with confidence. And that's good from a bowler who tries the varieties. Sometimes it doesn't come off. These guys are enjoying themselves.
That's a good effort in this heat to wear that costume.
The best way to go for Bangladesh now is just cool it. They've had edgy boundaries, they've nervous times, and it's selfie time for that guy.
Yeah, for a little while they have to absorb the pressure which has already been created. Slob out for a little while. Oh, beautiful, beautiful delivery to end the over. 35 for 2 Bangladesh.
एंडरसन तेंदुलकर ट्रॉफी का ये दूसरा मुकाबला। एक और अर्धशतक यहाँ यशस्वी जायसवाल के नाम। ये पहले भारतीय कप्तान जिन्होंने इंग्लैंड में जड़ दिया है दोहरा शतक, बर्मिंघम के सिंघम।
और इसी के साथ मोहम्मद सिराज के 6।
16-50 ऋषभ पंत के बल्ले से बेबाक बेखौफ ऋषभ पंत। तलवार निकली रविंद्र जाडेजा की। एक ही टेस्ट मैच में दोहरा शतक और शतक लगाने वाले आकाशदीप 10 विकेट इस मुकाबले में एक बार फिर मिसाल पेश करते हुए अपनी टीम के लिए। रोमांच जो है वो अभी भी बना हुआ है यहाँ। मुकाबला
But now have a slip in place as Chamira charges in. That should be a wide. And unlike in the previous games, I think Sri Lanka expected the ball to skip through. Because usually it's Tikshana who opens bowling along with Asita Fernando. Chamira brought in later. But today, they went to the 2 quick men. That was the last ball of the last over. Movement for Asita Fernando and extra pace of Chamira. Good evening, Farviz Maroof.
Evening, Russell. Yeah, certainly when it comes to underlies playing in Pallakele, this is what you expect on a good pitch which has. I thought initially good decision by Charita Salanka to bowl with the 2 seamers.
There you go, the fast bowlers started off with a short one. Asita Fernando hurrying the batter all the time. And the movement is what did from one end, from the other end. Chamira's extra pace, it was really good to watch. Living dangerously are Bangladesh at the moment.
Certainly Imran is not comfortable covering the line. Staying leg side, is trying to open up the offside, and I thought Charita Salanka in the previous over missed a trick by basing a field at mid-wicket, not having a slip in place. But in this occasion, he has worked it out, and there's a slip in place, there's no mid-wicket. When you're playing against players like Imran, who's not looking to cover the line, trying to open up the offside, slip is a mandatory, it's a must. Got the field right, but just that some movement has to happen off the pitch rather than in the air. It's good to see Vanadu Asaranga as well after the injury in the field.
Yeah, he went off limping at the end of Sri Lanka's innings, trying to complete a 2. Usually square of the wicket, that's where you have your